All right, so if you have 6 or 7 figures liquid in your account, you probably have a decent amount of that cash sitting on the sidelines, earning interest in a money market fund, waiting for the right opportunity to buy a stock or a different fund. And that can be smart, but what a lot of people don't realize is that they can keep earning interest on that money while also getting paid option premium using a very simple option strategy that's going to allow you to kind of attack from both ways by earning interest and getting paid using this strategy. So to understand how that works, we kind of need to understand a little bit about margin, and to make this very simple, because when a lot of people think about margin, they think about borrowing money, blowing up their account, and that's not at all what we're doing here. So for the strategy I'm talking about, which is going to be cash secured puts, and a little bit about covered calls, margin simply means that your broker needs the ability to hold cash as collateral for that cash secured put. So let's actually just go into a chart here if you're not familiar with what a cash secured put is. So let's say we have a stock here, stock ABC, that's moving like so. So say that stock is at 100 and we do what's called selling to cash secured put. So this would mean we're going to sell at a strike price below where the stock is at. So let's say 90, and we sell to open the 90 put. And for selling to open that 90 put, we receive a premium and agree that if by expiration that stock drops below 100 or below 90, our strike price, we have to buy 100 shares of stock at that strike price. Now, if it doesn't go below that strike price by expiration, we get to keep this premium and just move on. So really, when we're talking about margin, we're talking about the broker needing to hold collateral cash in your account so that if you need to buy shares at expiration, you have that money. So kind of like think of it like this. If you're selling a put, you're basically making a promise that if the stock drops to this price, you're going to buy it. And the broker's basically saying, okay, we'll set aside that cash, and if it does drop below, you're going to buy it. But if not, we just keep that premium and move on. So how much cash do you actually need? This is going to be very simple. It's just going to be the strike price times 100 shares of stock, of whatever stock you're doing. That's going to be the required cash. So if you sell a put at 90, you're multiplying that times 100 shares. So that's 9,000 required. So your broker is going to take that 9,000 in your account and kind of mark it as reserved for the emergency case that stock keeps dropping and you have to buy 100 shares at 90. So you can't spend it or withdraw it, but the important part here is that it's still your money sitting in your account, and what we're about to talk about is that it's still able to earn interest. So let's go to the next page. So really the key insight of this video is you can earn interest that you're otherwise earning having the money sitting in one of these money market funds while also earning premium for selling to open puts. So at many brokers, your cash really isn't just sitting there doing nothing. It's typically held in the money market account that's earning interest. So even if that 9,000 that we were talked about earlier is locked as collateral, it's still earning that 4 to 5% in the money market while also being used to open up that cash secured put position that's earning premium. All right, so let's actually just go through a very simple example of you starting with $10,000 in a money market fund that's earning 5%. So usually you'd make about $500 per year on that $10,000. But now that we're selling that cash secured put that requires $9,000, two things are going to be happening at the same time. So number one, your cash is still earning interest because that $9,000 is still in the fund generating a yield, but it's marked as collateral in the event that put gets assigned. So number two is you're collecting option premium, let's say $300 for opening up that put. So instead of the money doing one job, it's now doing two. It's earning that interest that it's otherwise going to be earning, and it's being used to earn the premium from that cash secured put that we opened. So let's just walk through the outcome here very simply. So you sell the put, you collect the $300 in premium for selling to open that put, and your $9,000 is then reserved and marked for collateral if that position is assigned. So scenario one, the stock stays above your strike price, right? So it stays above your strike price. You keep that 300. Your 9,000 is then, released. It's not collateral anymore. And the best part is it never stopped earning interest that whole time in the fund. So you got paid for waiting, basically, right? Because you got paid for selling to open that put on a stock that you'd otherwise want to buy. And at the same time, you've earned that interest in the money market fund while doing so. Scenario two is that the stock drops below your strike price. You're going to have to buy those 100 shares at 90, but you've already collected that 300 in premium that lowers your cost basis. So your real cost then per share is 87 or 3 points, below. And again, same thing. Even though that money is used as collateral, while that position was open, you were still earning interest that entire time before assignment. So why this is better, let's just do a little recap here. Just having the $10,000 in a money market fund earning 5% a year is going to earn you $500 per year. But with the money market fund plus the cash secured put, that same $10,000 is earning the 5% interest plus the premium that you are receiving for opening up these cash secured puts. And this 300 is just for one trade. Obviously, you can be doing this weekly, monthly, whatever frequency you desire. But if you repeat that over time, you're going to significantly increase the amount of cash flow that you're making from that capital. So if you did find this helpful, my name is John. I run the Option Lab, over 300 experienced traders in option selling strategies. If you want to book a one-on-one call with me, you can click the link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.